Okay, so for these questions here, it's asking whether it's a function or not, okay? And so I want to remind you of what a function is. And so let me like type, because typing is my fastest way of getting something on here. Hold on, let me just make it bigger, otherwise. Okay. So a function, yikes, Ms. Johnson. So what a function is for each input, wait, sorry, let's try this again. Each input has only one output. Okay, so my example of this has been my birthday function. Okay, so when I say birthday function, this is what I mean. Okay, people are the inputs and your birthday is the output. Okay, so and I don't mean birthday, I literally mean birth date. Okay, like your actual birth date, like when you entered into this world. Okay, so listen to this. Each input has only one output. That makes sense. Each person has only one birthday. So if I asked you guys like, hey, when's your birthday? And then so like Johnny goes, Ms. Johnson, my birthday is like March 4th and December 12th. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, wait, why do you have two birthdays? Like, how are you born twice? Like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like if someone said that, everyone would be looking at them like, that's interesting, right? That doesn't represent a function because each person can only have one birthday. Oh my gosh. So each person can only have one birthday, okay? So when you're looking at these things here, I want you to keep repeating this phrase here. Each person can only have one birthday. Now listen to this. Listen. Can a birth date have more than one person born on it? And everyone's like, yeah. In fact, so where my daughter was born at the hospital, they would, I forgot what they do. They like play a lullaby chime over the PA system of the whole hospital every time a baby was born. And I remember when my daughter was born, they had played that chime like a couple of times because she was born at like 5:32 in the after like early evening, right? So I know, right? So it's kind of funny, right? So there's more than one. So yes, you can have multiple people born on the same day. In fact, how many people know someone that was born on their birthday? I do. I know someone that was born on my birthday, right? So when we do that, when we're thinking about this, it's okay for birth dates to have multiple people. It's not okay for people to have multiple birth dates because that's just weird. Like, I'm so glad my daughter was only born one time because like, what the heck would that mean? That's too much information. Sorry. Okay, so here, what I want you to do is I want you to go up to each of these. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, each of these points here and say, hey, how many birthdays do you have? So 2 has their birthday on the 7th. Maybe 2 is his name, just pretend. 3 has a birthday on the 9th. 4 has a birthday on the 8th. 5 has a birthday on the 5th. 6 has a birthday on the -3rd. I know that sounds weird, but just go with it. 7 has a birthday on the 5th, and 3 has a birthday on the 7th. Yeah, oh, wait a second. Look at that. 3's trying to get by with 2 birthdays, y'all. Look, 3-9, 3-7. No. So this is not a function, right? This one does not represent a function. I'm going to write that down really quick. Uh-oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, hold on. So the other part of functions that I want to talk about as well is like, do you see how 3 is trying to get over on these 2 birthdays here? 3 on the 9th and 3 on the 7th. You can't have two birthdays. You can't have two birthdays. And so this is considered not a function. So this is not a function. Okay. So can you just consider this word function for just a second? Okay. When we talk about a function, right? When we talk about a function, I want you to consider your phone, okay? And you have apps on your phone. And let's say you push the message app, right? Let's say I push the message app, and instead of the message app opening, right, it starts calling, I don't know, it starts calling your mom. And you're like, what? What would you say? My phone is broken. It is not functioning. Because when I push my message app, what do I expect my phone to do? I expect my message app to open. In fact, that's all I want it to do. That's why I push that. So do you see the function nature for my phone? When I push that button, I need it to open the thing that I was expecting it to do. Does that make sense? So same thing goes with my calculator. I'm just going to pretend my calculator is my phone, and each of these are apps. When I push the app called 5 and it opens up 5, I'm like, yay. But if I push 5 and it shows 1,000,000, that's not what I want it to see. Okay. So there's a lot of functional things that work around you, like with your lights, your light switch. When you turn your lights on, like my switches go up and down, right? So when I flip my lights on, right, it's going to turn my lights on. If the garbage disposal downstairs starts turning on, like I'd say, oh no, my lights aren't functioning. So that's what function means. Okay. The second part about this is this whole idea about like, what about this graph? Okay. So I want you to keep repeating this to yourself. Each input has only one output. Each input has only one output. So I'm going to look at this point right here. So each input, this -2, has only one output. Boom, at 2. Okay, so that works. Okay, what about this one? Each input, -5, only has one output. Boom, at -3. So if you remember something called the vertical line test, do you guys remember the vertical line test? Yes? No? Okay, good, good, good. So the vertical line test tests if a graph or whatever, the curve is a function. And so the way you do it, and then this is how I do it, because I don't have, like, normally I'd have a ruler and you be looking at my ruler. So I'm going to show you using my another OneNote. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to pretend that this is my vertical line. Okay, this is my vertical line right here. You guys all see my vertical line? So I'm going to have this pass over my function. So that means that each input, yeah, exactly, very good. Each input can only have one output. So it means that my vertical line can only touch this function at most one time. So ready? Yes, 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 yes. Yay, it's a yes. So wait, Miss Johnson, what kinds of things aren't functions? Okay, that's what I want you to think about right now. What kinds of things aren't functions? So while I write the answer down here, yes, it is a function. So what kinds of things aren't functions, Miss Johnson? Well, like, can you think about your capital letters? Think about your capital letters. Tell me one that's not a function, and I'll draw it, and then we'll test it together. Tell me a letter, a capital letter that's not a function. Very good. Very, very good. Give me another letter. You guys can, this is you participating. So Jaylene, I won't say the names out loud. Yeah, exactly. So all of you said perfect ones. And some of you are like, wait, what about this one? I was asking, give me a capital letter or a number, it doesn't matter, that would not represent a function. So I got all kinds of letters. I got the letter A, I got the letter B, I got the letter C, I got the number 6, I got the letter U. What else did I get? I got D, I got D. Okay, so that's good enough. Yes, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for participating. You guys are doing great. I am catching all these for your participation points. Okay, so let's pretend that these are all functions that are graphed on my coordinate plane, and I am exactly. So right here, I am going to pretend that, you know, like, I don't know, maybe my X and my Y axis are here like this, something like this kind of thing. They're all graphed, right? They're all graphed on some coordinate plane. So I'm going to take my vertical line, which is this guy right here, and I'm going to pass it over this letter, and you tell me whether it is or is not a function. What do you guys think? The letter D. You guys say yes or no? Yeah, this is a no. Look, it touched it there and there. No, you can't have 2 birthdays. You can only have 1. Remember, the definition right here says each input has only 1 output. So you have 2 birthdays. You are not a function. Okay, let's try you. So the way I drew this U, I don't know, maybe it is. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty close. But can you imagine if the stick was up and down the way it's supposed to be, right? Yeah. This one's a little bit, I would call this one a function because look, as it passes over. But if you actually type the letter U, like let me make a big letter U, U. Let me make the U that I actually draw because that's the U that I actually use. And let me make it gigantic. 40. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. So if I take this U and I pass it, I passed it over. That was funny. Anyway, are you not gonna let me? Okay. Oh my gosh. Can I? There it goes. Sorry, it wouldn't let me grab it. Okay. So do you see how here it's like birthday, 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 birthday on the whole line right there? Do you guys all see how that's a no? That's a strong no right there. Does that make sense? Okay, very good. Okay, what about the letter? You guys said the number 6. What about that? Yes or no? Yeah, that's definitely a no. No. What about the letter C? Yeah, definitely no, no, no. B and A, that's a no. Very good. You guys get this? So you should be able to, at a glance, right? At a glance, tell whether something is or is not a function, right? So when you look at the ones down here, sorry, I'm going to make you dizzy here. So now when you're looking at these ones, you should also be able to tell. So right now, pause the video. I am going to, I'm going to let you try these ones, and then we'll come back and say the answers. Okay, so you should have paused it and you should have taken a second to look at this. So right now, do you think D is a function? I need to hear it in the chat, yes or no. And if you say yes, your answer is going to be, because each input only has 1 output, right? If you tell me, no, it's not a function, then you're going to tell me who violated that function, or who's keeping us from being a function. Okay. So I have some yeses and some nos. This is good. I like it. Okay. So I'm going to say, just pretend that 4 is a person and -1 is their birthday. So 4 has a birthday on the -1st. 3 has a birthday on the -2nd. 2 has a birthday on the -1st. 1 has a birthday on the 2nd. 0 has a birthday on the 4th. And 2 has a birthday on the 5th. So people are saying, no, Miss Johnson, because 2 has 2 birthdays. 1 on the -1st and 1 on the 5th. Oh, trying to get by on us. No, you are not a function. I'm going to type that out. No. Not a function because 2 has 2 outputs. Oops, outputs. birthdays. Make sense? And then I'll put this in my little font that I like so you guys can all find it. Oops, that's not my font. And I'll highlight it too so you can see. Okay, so yeah, you're right. No, it's not a function because look, like 4, -1, he's fine. 3, -6, he's fine. 2, -1 is fine. 1, 2 is fine. 0, 4 is fine. But then 2 tries to come back in for another birthday. So the answer to this one is no. I'm going to skip 2 for now because no one asked for 2. So I just want to squeeze it in at the very end. What do you think about 3? Someone asked, isn't 2 an input? Yes, 2 is an input. So see how 2 has 2 different outputs, -1 and 5? That doesn't match. And I'll show you why using that. Okay, 3 people say, I think it's a function. What tells you that it's a function? What told you that it was a function? What told you that it was a function? Good job. I would love to say good job to all these people who answered. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want to say your names. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so some people say, yes, Ms. Johnson, this is a function. Very good. Now, it didn't ask, it actually did. It said state how you, wait, sorry. Hold on a second. Identify which of the following representations are functions. Okay, so no, it's not a function. If the representation is not a function, how would you fix it? Oh, no, I didn't do this part. So how would you fix this one to make it a function? How would you fix this one? I know this one you said is yes, right? So how would you fix this one? And it's a weird question because like normally, like you wouldn't fix a problem. You would just say yes or no. So here, one of the ways that you can change it is very good. Someone said replace the 2 with another number. So let me see. I can replace it with a -4. So if I change this to a -4, then that's perfect. So let me just write that. I would change this to a -4 and then I'm all good because I don't have another -4 as the input. Does that make sense? So very good. Someone said change the input. Someone else said replace the 2. Strong work. That's both correct. Okay. So let's go back to number 3. Someone said, yes, I think 3 is a function. Very good. Someone else said, yes, it's a function because it passes the vertical line test, right? Let me bring my vertical line over here. Let me see. Yes, 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 exactly. So this is almost like the upside down letter V. The upside down letter V is a function, right? Very strong word. Okay, what about number 4? So let me write yes here. What about number 4? Yes or no? Perfect. What about number 4? Yes or no? Uh-oh. Am I frozen? Oh, no, I'm not frozen. Okay, good. Good. Some people are saying no. Some people are saying yes. Actually, let's check. So these are different people, right? -12, that's his name. Don't make fun of him, right? -12 has a birthday on the 25th. -8 has a birthday on the 25th. -6 has a birthday on the 25th. And -4 has a birthday on the 25th. That's weird that they all have the same birthday, right? But could that happen? Could me, you, and you all have the same birthday? Well, not me and you, because me, like you are my students. So that doesn't, can you, and you, can you all have the same birthday? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can, right? Okay, so let me just show you a couple of things just so that you can believe me, because you guys like the vertical line test. So let me show you using the, like the whatchamahoozit, Desmos, okay? So let me turn this off. Let me scoot this over so I can show you this. So I don't know if I've ever shown you a table. So you just click table, and then I'm going to plug these in for my x's and my y's. So my x's are -12, -8, -6, and -4. And my y's are all 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Okay. Okay, so let me find where my graph is. Oops. Here. Let me go home because I can't see. Where's my graph? Let's go zoom out a lot, right? Because it's at 25. Oh, there they are. There they are, right there. Okay, so then I would take my vertical line over this guy, right? It's just a bunch of dots. Dot, 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 dot. So yeah, it passes the vertical line test, right? So this one does pass the vertical line test. But I would say something like, yes, because each input has only one output, right? And in this case, it looks weird, even though they all have the same birthday. It's weird, but that's okay. Like they can all have the same birthday, right? Very good. All right, let me end this video.